Hi everybody. So on today's video I'm gonna be sharing the issues that I have with the camellia shrubs, trees, whatever you want to call it, and what I was advised to use for them. So this stuff is supposed to be like bringing all the minerals that the camellias or the other plants need. You can see what it has in it. It has the potassium, the calcium, magnesium. Yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna show you the issues that the camellia has. And the other day I also added some iron that I had it because I felt like the leaves were like kind of very palish green, yellowish. And I know from a lot of gardeners that sometimes the deficiency is iron, but just in case I got this stuff. So the issues that the camellia has is like the leaves are very like kind of green, like spotted. And the other problem is not that I feel like the leaves are an issue, but like, let me see. The flowers are kind of brownish. You can see it. And I feel like they have deficiency on something. So we're gonna see with those trace minerals if it's gonna help. The buds are looking fine, and I also fertilized them a couple weeks ago. You saw in one of my videos. And this one so far, it's completely fine, but I feel like some of them are gonna have this brownish thing. And one of the guys in the gardening center said that it's because of the rain sometimes, because if the drops are staying on the flower, on the buds, they're kind of creating this. I don't know. I mean, it might be true. I don't know. I cannot argue this, but I feel like there's deficiency on something. So now we are gonna feed them with the minerals. Some of the camellias are opening and I'm super excited. It's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Last year, I cut it through here because it was just getting too big, and I feel now like I like that it has like new branches and it's looking beautiful. This one you already saw, it has a white colors and they look fine. They need a little care. So what is happening in the garden in the end of February? So you can see the new growths from the roses. This year I'm deciding not to remove a lot of the flowers, the leaves, because last year I did, but now it's getting bigger. I try to trim and clean a little bit underneath because it's supposed to be better for their health. And you can see the new buds. This is pretty open and airy. That's what is a suggestion for all the gardeners. I just cleaned the fountain. Oh my goodness, the fountain. My friends, my girlfriends over there, you can see them. They're just so happy. And then this is the other rose, and a lot of the spring flowers are going to be now growing here. The kumquat is doing great. Some of my tulips are gonna be showing up. One of David's Austin roses, it's looking good. This is the other one, looking great as well. So my tulips are gonna show up, and this is the other one that I got as a gift from a friend. More tulips, more spring flowers and tulips, and another one of the camellias I got last year from, I think I got it, let's see. I wrote the name because otherwise I'll forget it. Yeah, it says part sun, par usual. It's pink. It's called winter spring. No, it's blooming winter and spring. Yeah. And this bacopa is always, honestly, it's like one of the always blooming flowers that I have here, and I always put it in my garden. Every spring I'm planting a new one. It's about time for a new one because I can trim it, but I feel like it looks better when I plant a brand new one. This was from Proven Winners last year, but I planted it way too late. I'm gonna just leave it and see how it's gonna go this year. This is my other rose. I'm not sure exactly the name right now, but I had so many videos with it. The rose tree, this is the only rose tree I have. So let's go here. Those are some of the alliums I planted a couple weeks ago. It was one of my videos, you guys can see. And I planted some here as well. And then going to this way, the Aiden climber. It's getting so big and I'm loving it. It took a couple seasons to get that big. Then some spring, more spring flowers. And then this daffodil is a little bit different and it's so cute. Also easy Italian. And then this one is a butterfly bush. I don't want to really step in there, but I can do the video close up. I gotta trim it a little bit more. And here the cherry tree is budding. Then we have the hydrangea here. The buds are looking healthy. The only thing I have to fix sometimes and cut a little bit is like when something doesn't have the buds, I'm just cleaning it out. But I haven't fertilized them yet, just because I feel like it's still a little early for the hydrangea. This is the salvia from Proven Winners, and I had it on multiple videos. I replanted it this season here just because with the one that I have on the other side, it's gonna be kind of they're too close together, and I like to have them individual. This is gonna grow probably through about here. It's so beautiful, and the hummingbirds are loving it. More daffodils. So, okay, check this out. This, like a apricot, it's so pretty. It's like, I think this is the second season here, and it's looking amazing. So what I did today, actually, I'm making the kids throw the veggies and stuff in the soil. So I finally installed the other raised bed because I'm planting, I don't know what I'm planting. I'm thinking maybe should I do more flowers, like here flowers, because this is a touch shadier than the other side, the other two. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just going with the flow. We'll see. For sure, I know I'm gonna plant tomatoes. And the reason I'm putting the metal netting underneath is so animals don't crawl underneath and eat my veggies. I've heard that and I'm doing that. I'm not sure if it works. Okay, so this year I planted, of course, a raspberry. We have the 2 blueberries here. They're doing great. The pomegranate. And then this is the area where we used to have the tomatoes. Now we have some onions. No, this is not an onion. I think it's an onion. Or maybe it's a flower. I don't even know anymore. This is the goji berry. I'm so happy it's alive because I moved it last year. But here's the thing. I got to figure out what I'm going to be planting this season. Last season, we had the tomatoes here, and we had zucchini over there. The zucchinis were great. Tomatoes, not so much. We had a bunch of veggies that we didn't even eat. What was it? So I think this year maybe we're going to put we're gonna maybe switch the places to the cucumbers and the tomatoes and something else here. We're still kind of trying to brainstorm what's gonna make sense, but we'll see. Anyway, this is how everything is looking now. And this side we haven't done much, but it's usually like kind of herbs. This is mint. I think it was mint. Yeah, it was mint, and this is basil. And here, what do we have here? Spearmint. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. I think it's going to be fine. This is from last year from Costco. It was pretty handy until you forget to water it. And we have the azalea starting to bloom. I already fertilized the azalea because I know how much I love the blooms. And then this one is blooming a little bit later. This has been here since we moved to the house, so I haven't done much. And you can see this hydrangea is doing great. The only thing I'm gonna change now is the watering. I don't like this drip that is installed in every single plant I have in the house, and the reason for that is because it's not enough watering for us in zone 9B. I don't know how other people are surviving with this thing, but my plants were literally dying with this, and I don't like it. So we are uninstalling this. We're just gonna install something else. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was very pretty much quick. What's happening in the next couple of weeks? We're gonna have a lot more blooms and yeah, and happy plants. And I'll be happy because I like to be outdoors. I don't like to stay indoors, and I love my garden. And that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. You found it helpful or inspiring, or you're learning with me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.